They
evidence of
call
that a moment ago.
they ain't even call sharpshooters no more. They call like
They are
some
ready to do
sniper
battle
shooters
with
or
the
some
Cleveland
shit.
Browns.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they ain't sharpshooter no more.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
Man, I hate playing against the fucking Browns, bro.
This is fielded at the goal line.
They be cold already.
And he'll get it up just
Yeah,
past the 20.
I'm playing. I got the Browns and I'm playing against the Browns. Oh, this nigga asked for.
Off of friendly quit.
That's what I'm about to do.
Sometimes they don't accept it. I don't know why.
Yeah, that nigga rejected that shit.
Nigga stupid.
I'm finna go. Let me go to game chat for a minute, man. Fucking point, bro. Man, what's the fucking point of playing this bullshit, bro? Ain't no fucking point at all.
At the 21-yard line.
Make your bitch ass quit. Shit, say, niggas, a million other niggas you can play. Your dumb ass rather play against the same team. I'm finna make your trash ass quit. Straight blitz. The whole game, nigga. Oh, my mama. Your ass gonna hate me, nigga. That shit's a pit, nigga.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Come here.
The Browns pressure
Every play, nigga, I'm blitzing. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm blitzing every play, bro. So get ready.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time.
I'm blitzing every play, big dog.
You got to be coordinated.
You might as well get ready.
Otherwise, your quarterback
every fucking play.
Yeah, this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mayfield.
Thank you.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Callaway on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. The Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Mama, you ain't, boy. I got offense for your ass, nigga. I make my own offense. You run the Cleveland Brown offense, man.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 34.
Custom playbook, big dog. Appreciate it.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Appreciate it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Appreciate you, big dog.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
See you, big dog. Appreciate it. Oh, get off
because when I watch
appreciate
him,
you, big
I think
dog.
of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield on the move to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
You being stupid
it's a
with me. I
pickup
like
of 17 and a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left.
You beat already.
On the run,
I see what you keep doing. I'm gonna run to that nigga. You feel me? I see what you keep doing. You keep taking Myles Garrett off the line.
Pushes way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the
carry. I'm gonna run that bitch straight down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits. And
oh shit, I'm trying to do that.
Right there.
That I could have been
just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Mayfield eluding the pressure, and this is caught. touchdown.
Big dog, big dog.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
It looks so good,
and the Browns have taken the
hey, I'm
early
finna make this bitch ass quick. You feel me? I'm about to make it quick and hit on a big fat ass, boy. Big fat ass.
And you've got to see a fist bump on the side of the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
You kill him in mad, nigga, they gonna kill some fools, man.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh, you got Odell. Come here, Odell. Come here, Odell. Odell too tired to make plays now. Odell too tired to Odell too tired to make plays now, baby. Y'all know I got new shoes on the ride.
Onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
Hey, man, we rich, Nick. I'm telling you, I'm finna the house at that bitch ass nigga.
Making sure we ease into the game.
Yeah, Dad. Come here. Oh, I needed that.
No, you didn't go 3 and out.
Yeah, Justin.
That first drive. I'll try to do better. A big play there.
You have some more than that, big dog.
63 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for first and 10. Flush to his right.
Appreciate you.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's
second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield.
Come on, give me that pick, bro.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
And he takes this one in for a round score.
I feel like that was luck, though, that whole
It's a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns can grab the lead.
Damn, I ain't trying to do that. Jeez, you still in that guy?
And he'll bang that one through.
Yeah, I had started moving.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Hunt. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Mayfield looks to throw.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On fourth down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Here's Beckham. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. First down, Mayfield. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Caught left side, it's Beckham. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe 1 completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And again, It's Mayfield. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Hey, alert!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Damarius Randall. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Joseph now to kick this one away. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
From the 41, Mayfield.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Landry again the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. To throw, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. Good contain, no gain on this.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On third down, here's Hunt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Fourth down, and on is Greg Joseph for the Browns field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it in their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jannard Avery came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, it's Hunt. Now pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on third down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a giant passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. The kick by Joseph is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's Mayfield.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now Mayfield. Going for it all. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Man, I'm over there being scrubbing for a dub right now. It's 17-14. I'm up by 3 with a minute left.
I came back.
Hey.
I came back on this dude.
Hey, yeah, we been duping it out this game, boy.
He had me 17.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here.
Second quarter, I came back. It's 32.
Wide open receiver complete. The end result, 21 yards. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
You left? Y'all?
53's the mic. 53. Hey,
Oh, yeah, I'm straight. I'm just playing a game here. Yeah, go ahead. You coming back?
They'll run on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Mayfield now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here.
Oh, no. I broke it, bro. Hey. These niggas just scored down the last play. I'm done with it, bro. I'm off this bitch, dog.